As you can see, the more you fuck around, the more you're going to find out.
Oh, damn, I almost spoke my shit in here. I don't know if I had a loose weave or a nice ponytail. I don't know. I want to say I had a loose weave. I don't know. But she come pick me up or whatever, y'all. I get in the car. It smell good, but it smell like beer or whatever. Now, this is... I might have to do a part 2. So, you know, we in a vibe. And, you know, she start.
She playing my dog. Chains in the city. We gon' be in danger. You know I gotta slap you.
Can y'all see me? Welcome back to the channel, y'all. It's Ronnie LB, or Ronnie if you are new. As y'all can tell by the title, we back with another video. Y'all, it's been a minute that we done sat down face to face. I've been doing a whole bunch of like reaction videos and gameplays and shit like that. But today is gonna be different, y'all. Today is gonna be actually kind of crazy because I'm opening myself up a little bit, which is something I don't do. I am a private person. You need a wristband to get into my world, but the only way up is to be vulnerable with y'all so I can take y'all on this YouTube journey with me, and we're just gonna take it up from there, y'all. So as y'all can tell by the title, yes, today is gonna be a spicy story time about me meeting up. What am I gonna name this? Me meeting up, or my first time with another mask, or me meeting up with a girl that I met from Craigslist, or me meeting up with my stalker. I don't know, but we gonna hop on this shit, y'all. I got my Doritos, my fucking cherry Sprite. If y'all know about this cherry Sprite, y'all know that this shit is lit. Let me see if I can get a thumbnail. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I'm a little lit. I was off today, so you know. But I went and got me a bowl. I got that chili pepper Tabasco. That shit is so good. Got some napkins. Y'all, so look, I got a chicken bowl or whatever, right? Nothing extra, no extra chicken, no double meat, none of that shit. So my total was like $9.15. So I asked the lady, like, can I get a large empty Chipotle cup to go? I don't want none in it. I just want a large empty cup to take home. Bitch, why my total jumped from $9.15 to $12.44? So I'm like, I'm a cheap bitch. I don't give a fuck how much money I got. I will forever be cheap and reasonable. Bitch, why was you trying to charge me a whole extra $2 and like 50-something cents for that cup? I didn't want nothing in it. I just wanted an empty cup, y'all, to make my mukbang a little bit more juicier. So I'm like, oh no, you could take that off. I'm fine. It's okay. I knew better anyway. Like, usually they give it to me with no charge, no problem. Don't y'all know the lady fucking... Hold on, let me get my little setup. Don't y'all know the fucking lady was like, oh, Keisha, can you come take this off? Yeah, Keisha, come take this off. Because no, I'm not finna pay no fucking extra. That's ridiculous. Is y'all crazy? No. I want y'all to be able to see my food. It's a net. I know you fucking lying. Every time I get some good food, these bitches come out. They be thinking they slick. I want y'all to be able to see my food and hear me at the same time. So y'all, today gonna be a good story time. It's gonna be juicy. It's gonna be crazy. Because like I said initially, I do not be used to opening myself up, especially on no fucking internet. But if I'm trying to be real with y'all and I'm trying to take this YouTube shit serious, I gotta be somewhat open and vulnerable with y'all so y'all can relate. Why is this light flickering? All right, y'all, my bad. Damn, I know y'all can see the shadow behind me and shit because my backlighting and shit shitty, but it's all good. Y'all here for me in the story time, right? Okay, so we should have no problems. Hopefully y'all can see my little bowl, my little setup, and we're gonna get into it, y'all. So I think I was like 18, 19 going on 20 at the time, and I put up a little, I'm gonna be real with y'all. I ain't no shame and no game. Whoever I told this story to in the past, and y'all be like, that don't make sense to what she told me. I'm sorry, because I lied. I was scared to tell the truth. But y'all, hold on, because I'm moving ahead of myself. Let me show y'all my Chipotle bowl. Got a chicken bowl with pinto beans, extra white rice, extra corn, sour cream, that green salsa, some cheese. What the fuck do y'all know about that? Alright, so we got a little thumbnail going. So before I dig in, I want to give y'all like a little recap of everything, because I ain't talked about this shit since it happened. Real shit. I ain't talked about this shit since it happened. Oh, damn, I almost spoke my shit in half. Alright, so, oh, and I got a tortilla. I forgot, because I'm be like, I'm gonna make a little burrito and shit so I can save my bowl. But let me cover this up, because like I said, we got a little gnat flying around. But y'all, as y'all can tell by this title, I'm sorry I'm getting into it. I'm Ronnie. I make all types of videos. I'm talking reactions, gameplays, vlogs, story times, challenges, how-tos, DIYs, all of that. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Check out my last video. I did a LA Noire gameplay where I had to solve a case and help this lady find her husband. The shit was crazy because it turns out I'm getting ahead of myself. Make sure y'all just look in the description below and go check out that video. Leave it some love because it was an hour long. And I went through hell trying to upload it. But nonetheless, we're going to get into this video. As y'all can tell by the title, finally, this will be a spicy story time about me and my first time with another mask lesbian woman, or just woman, because I'm pretty sure I can't put lesbian in the title. My hair look crazy, but it is what it is. I woke up like this. But yeah, man, we're going to get into it. So y'all, I think I was like 18, 19, or 19 going on 20 at the time. I was staying with my grandma. She stayed downtown by like the Cincinnati Reds Stadium. And if y'all don't know, I'm from Ohio. So it ain't no secret. What y'all gonna do, pull up? Okay. So this story time gonna be all over the place, y'all, because like I said, I ain't talked about it since this shit happened. And the girl, y'all, if I gotta think, let me just take my time. Okay, so I was 18, 19, or 19, 20, going on 20, one of them. And I was staying with my grandma. And you know, I was bored as fuck because my grandma had worked third shift and I was also going to school and working at this grocery store at the time. So it really much was pretty much like work, school, home, work, school, home, work, school, home. And once I would get home, my grandma would just be going to work. So I would miss my grandma literally like a fly in the night. So it was this particular time I'm chilling in my grandma's room, laying in the bed. Because I would sleep with my grandma. Like, I ain't sleep in the, like, it was her apartment. I was staying with my grandma. She had just moved in. So we pretty much was living together and shit like that. But I would always just sleep in the bed with my grandma. And she went there, and I was on my phone just scrolling. And y'all know how it is when you young, bored, in the house, just chilling. You doing whatever. So, bitch, I'm scrolling on. I think I had, like, what I had like Tinder, Badoo, Plenty of Fish. I had all the motherfucking apps on my phone, y'all. Because I ain't even gonna lie. I was feminine at the time. I wasn't as masculine as I try to, like, perceive myself to be. But I definitely was a bit more feminine at the time. I was wearing loose weave, bitch, tracks. I was laying my shit out. Who the fuck is you talking to? Laying my shit out. So, y'all, I got to a point to where I was like, okay, I be seeing people like post shit like, and do not judge me, bitch, because if you do, you can unsubscribe right now and get the fuck on, because we don't do that shit. So I had put up a little ad on Craigslist or whatever, and mind you, I knew something about it because I was looking for a car at the time. Like I said, I was working at a grocery store, staying with my grandma. I was catching a bus a lot, so I was saving up my money so I could buy a car. And it was my first car, which is a 2003 Chevy Cavalier. So hold on to that thought, y'all, because we're gonna get into that later. So I know I'm probably talking loud or all over the place, but I don't care. I'm excited to talk to y'all. I ain't been posting in a minute, so wherever the fuck was I at? So y'all, I posted this ad on Craigslist. I'm like, 19-year-old female, lesbian, bored, looking for somebody to kick it with. And then I put like my age range. I think I put like 19 to like 28 or something like that. Mind you, wow, nobody know about this shit. This is why I'm so glad I started this channel, because I got so many stories and I don't fuck with too many people that I can talk to. So if you on here, you know this shit about me, bitch, you a fan or you're a supporter. It is what it is. So, bitch, I post the ad or whatever, and I want to say like the next day, the same time, like around like 10, 11, because like I said, my grandma would be gone, bitch, and I would be there by myself. Like, she would cook and leave me stuff on the stove. She'd be like, hey, Niche. They used to call me Nisha, but I ain't Ranisha. But y'all call me Ronnie because I'm Ronnie now. But she'd be like, hey, Niche, I had cooked this some food on the stove or in the stove or in the microwave for you. So you just eat whenever you get ready. Granny love you. Like, oh, talking about this made me miss my grandma. I'm going to have to call her. And she would always buy me Chipotle because Chipotle was down there. Oh, I miss my grandma. Grandma, if you find yourself on here, shout out to you. I miss you. I love you. You don't have to know nothing about this. This just between me and my subscribers. Like, so I think I'm gonna put some hot sauce on here. Oh, I got a side of hot and a side of sour cream. Y'all fucked up. That shit kicked me and I feel it. So I post this ad on there, whatever, and this lady texts me back. I ain't gonna use her real name because she a fucking menace to society. So I'm gonna use like a fake, faulty name. Her name, we gonna say, was Alex. So Alex responded to the ad and she hit me up or whatever, and she like, hey, I'm in the area, I'm free, I ain't got nothing going on. Here's a picture of me, this is what I do, you know what I'm saying, this is how old I am, this is what I look like. So I'm like, me being a young film at this time, staying with my grandma, you already know how it is, them girls stay with their grandma, they be freaky as fuck. So I'm like, yeah. So I respond to her, whatever, I'm feeling her. I give her my number. No, I think she posted her number. I don't know, but either way, we ended up swapping numbers and swapping like contacts and shit like that. And I hit her up. So we text and we talked for a good, like, I want to say week and a half before we actually met up. So she ain't had no kids. She ain't had nobody she was dealing with that I was aware of at the time. Keep that in mind. I'm motherfucking sauce hot. So we finally meet up, y'all. I'm gonna say like maybe 2 weeks later. Y'all know how lesbians do. I'm sorry, that shit hot. Y'all know how lesbians do. We move on fast as fuck. So y'all, I'm crazy for telling this story because my little sisters be watching my videos. I'm gonna have to put 18 plus in the title for real. So y'all, I'm fucked up. They put hella cheese on here. Knowing I like lactose. So y'all, we texting or whatever, and she like, so when can I see you? When can I decide to do? When can I come get you? So I'm like, shit, it's really whatever. Like I stay downtown by the stadium or whatever, you know. I don't drive, but I work and I go to school, so you can just, you know, just let me know when you want to meet and we can meet. So I tell her a time or whatever. Or no, she said, what you doing this weekend? So I'm like, nothing. Like I said, I stay downtown with my grandma. I ain't got class. I was going to this art program at the time, but I didn't have no class for that. I was doing pottery. I mean, not pottery. I was doing pottery, photography, and fucking, what was it? Photoshop, I want to say. But I mainly was in pottery. Hold on, let me show y'all something I did from the class, since y'all ain't gonna believe it. Because, bitch, I was in pottery. This cup, bitch. This cup. I made this motherfucking cup in my pottery class. Y'all can see my initials at the bottom, bitch. My initials at the bottom, bitch. I did this shit. Fuck is y'all talking about? So I was in a sculpting pottery class. We made cups, bowls, shit like that. I painted it. I put this particular design on there. It's called ceramics. That's what it's called. It's called ceramics. So we just gonna leave that right there. So I was in a ceramics class or whatever, and I didn't have no classes that week. I didn't have to work. Nothing was going on. So I'm like, you can come get me this weekend. So y'all, we had to plan the weekend come up or whatever. I'm getting ready, making sure my hair looked good. Like I said, I was feminine at the time, so I was wearing like loose weaves and shit. Y'all, this girl, we texting the whole day or whatever. She making sure she gonna come get me. So man, I ain't even gonna lie, I started getting a little nervous because I started hearing all these stories about like, I ain't gonna say I just started hearing about all the stories, but I've been hearing stories about like the Craigslist killer and shit like that. My mouth juicy as fuck. I don't know what it is, but y'all, I started hearing stories about all this Craigslist killer and shit. And my grandma was the type of person that watched some type of like Element, Lifetime movies and shit like that. So imagine she was at work, she didn't know none of this was going on. I keep shit to myself and I keep myself low key. I don't like a lot of people in my business. Like, so she texts me, it's going on like 10, 11 o'clock at night. She like, what's the address? I give her the address. She pull up literally I want to say like 45 to an hour later, because she stayed further in like another city or whatever. She stayed in Dayton. So I'm like, you know, I'm ready. Like, I'm waiting on you. We flirting or whatever. Y'all, she come get me in a nice ass car. Now, mind you, it's not like no Bentley Beamer, nothing like that. No big shit like that. It was a Subaru. And I'm gonna tell y'all the type of car, but I'm gonna change the names of the people in the story or whatever. So she come pick me up in this Subaru. It was a midnight blue type Subaru, bitch. The windows was tinted the fuck out, nice ass rims, and it had like a sunroof, fast ass car, nice ass speaker, sound system, all that. So she come pick me up. She parked across the street from my grandma building. So I come outside, y'all. I had my shit on. I think I had on like some tight fitted jeans, bitch. It was like September, October, so the weather was perfect. It was like cold type thing, leaves on the ground, shit like that, crunchy. So I had on like my Ugg boots with some nice fitted jeans, bitch. I had on a nice little tight shirt with a nice little gray top jacket, bitch. So I walk outside. Oh, my hair was nice and sleek, bitch. You already know. I don't know if I had a loose weave or a nice ponytail. I don't know. I want to say I had a loose weave. I don't know. But she come pick me up or whatever, y'all. I get in the car. It smelled good, but it smelled like beer or whatever. Now, this is... I might have to do a part 2. This is where the story get crazy, y'all, because I know my neighbor's like, bitch, you loud. I don't give a fuck. I'm off that drink. I'm off. I'm turned up. Like, making a video for my supporters or whatever. Like, so I get in the car or whatever, y'all. And I hope this girl do not see this video ever. And y'all better not judge me, because if you do, bitch, kick rock. So I get in the car, bitch. She looking at me. She like, how you doing? Like, nice to finally meet you. I've been waiting to meet you. I've been thinking about this day or whatever. So I'm talking my little shit or whatever. I don't remember exactly like the conversation that we had, like the dialogue. I don't remember. But like I said, the vibe was intense. The chemistry was high, and the lust was in the fucking air, bitch. The lust was in the fucking air. So we talking, we driving, mind you, I give her, she actually reached over to give me a kiss. So once I get in the car, I sat there and she give me a kiss. I give her a kiss. We kissing or whatever. So we, you know, she leaned over, she driving, she had on, what I think she had on? She had on like some black jeans with like the zippers and shit on them. She had on a fresh ass white t-shirt, a cap. Her hair was long, black, nice as fuck. And you know, nice pink juicy lip, you know, and she was older than me. She was like 28, 29, something like that, y'all. She was a fucking welder. She was a welder. So y'all, I'm in the car or whatever, we chilling, and you know, she started driving. The first thing she do is bust a U-turn, and she get on the E-way. So I text my grandma or whatever. And I didn't text her to tell her that I was leaving, but I text her, I guess, because I had a guilty conscience or whatever. So I text my grandma like, hey, grandma, I love you. I just ate the food you put on the stove. I just ate the food you put on the stove or whatever. And, you know, I'm about to go ahead and lay it down for the night. Because, like I said, me and my grandma would literally pass by each other in the wind, talking about I could smell her scent when I would leave the house or when she would come in type shit. That's how we was passing by each other. And my grandma would be like, oh, I miss my baby. So, like I said, I text my grandma because I guess I had a guilty conscience. So we get on the E-way. And like I said, I told y'all, the girl linked over and gave me a kiss once I got in the car. And I smelled like tequila or vodka on her breath or something like that. So I know the girl was like drinking or whatever. So whole time, you know, bitch, in school they tell you in that mode where you learning about sex and driving, bitch. You learning about STDs. Like I said, my mouth juicy as fuck, y'all, because I ain't talked about this since I talked about it with my best friend at the time. So y'all, we in the car, we vibing. She got the music up. Mind you, she's like, what is she like? Italian type? She was like Italian. She wasn't black. She was Italian and she was masked. Like I said, I was feminine at the time because I was still staying with my family. You know how it is when you finding yourself and you can't really be yourself, whatever. I'm sorry if I'm looking every other way. I'm not really talking to y'all because it's like I'm remembering this shit in my head. So, like I said, y'all, she stayed an hour, 45 minutes to an hour away from me, and I was staying with my grandma at the time. So we get in the car, she immediately hit the E-way, music up, we bunking, we turned it. And I'm a little shy, so I'm sitting there like this, like, bitch. So we driving, and she put her hand on my thigh. So I'm like, okay, we getting there. Felt like get a little teary eye or whatever. So we vibing. So she like, what's wrong? You quiet. You usually text a lot more than you seem to be talking right now. So I'm like, I know. I'm just like, you know, I'm just feeling a vibe about getting to know you or whatever. And when I say, y'all, this bitch is crazy. This bitch is crazy. Like, she is a menace to society, y'all. I don't know what the fuck I was doing, but I'm so grateful for this because it's like, damn, I really was going through that shit. I could have got chopped the fuck up and put in a bag somewhere, like Jeffrey Dahmer style. We in the car, we driving or whatever. Like I told y'all, I could feel tequila on her breath. And like I told y'all, she stayed almost damn near an hour away. So we on this highway and we hitting this highway for a minute. So we bumping music, talking, she bumping on my leg or whatever. So she like, I'm about to go to the spot, hit up with my boy, and then we finna go ahead and shoot some pool. So I'm like, okay. I like shooting pool. We can do that. Like, we can definitely do that. Like, so we get to her house or whatever. Nice as bachelor pad type thing. It's just her. I'm talking about the house was nice as fuck, y'all. Nice. And I want to say on average, I kicked it with this girl 3 or 4 times before shit really started getting crazy. And I had to say, oh no, and cut that bitch off like a light. Y'all. So she kick it with her, like she talked to get with her boy or whatever. And we gonna call him. Okay, I ain't never give y'all no name. We're going to call her Alex and we're going to call her boy. We're going to call him Dylan. We're going to call him Dylan or something like that. Mind y'all, these people are not African descent whatsoever. These are like white people, Italian people, white people. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that ain't black, I literally automatically assume them white. I'm sorry, no disrespect to anybody out there, but this is just me. I'm just talking how I talk. So y'all, we talking or whatever. She meet up with her boy. We get to her house. And I don't know what was going on or what we had to do, but we ended up, no, we didn't go to her house. I'm lying. She met up with her boy who was at the house. We was in the parking lot. So she get out the car for a minute. She's like, I'll be right back. She give me a kiss or whatever. And she was like sucking on my neck or whatever. So she, oh my God, because my little sisters be watching this. Get off here, Kimani, get off here. So I'm sitting in the car waiting or whatever. She come back like, I'm going to say like 5-6 minutes later. And we head to like this bowling alley bar / like pool table type place. I don't know where the fuck I was at, y'all. Like I said, I wasn't familiar. It was in a different city. We was an hour away from where she picked me up. So y'all, we going to this like club type thing. Mind you, like I said, I had on my boots and shit, my nice little tight like pants or whatever. We go in there, we shooting pool. So you know, there's people in there smoking, drinking. Mind you, all these motherfuckers is old, y'all. I'm 19, 20, young as fuck. And they could see I was kind of like, you know what I'm saying? Because I was with Alex. Like, so we shooting pool or whatever. Music thumping loud as fuck. Just a good time. Like, the vibe was really sweet. I didn't have no type of, like, bad energy or none of that. So, y'all, we shooting pool. She do the corniest cliche shit ever. And she get behind me. So, I'm, like, shooting pool or whatever. We playing pool. And she get behind me. She put her hand on my waist. You know, I back it up. I back it up or whatever. Y'all, the night come to an end or whatever. Her boy Dylan there. It was mass other people. So the night come to the end. We end up going back outside to the Subaru. And we get in the car and we chilling. Mind y'all, now it's going on like 12:50, 1 o'clock in the morning. Because like I said, I want to say she picked me up at least like 10, 11 o'clock. Yeah, 10, 11 o'clock. 10, 11 o'clock. So, I got a little ball in here, y'all. I be having to play with this because I be getting, like, distracted and nervous and shit. Oh, and my USB drive was in here. I've been looking for this. But anyway, y'all, so we get to the fucking alley. We having fun. It comes to the end. So, we end up going back outside to the car or whatever. So, we in the parking lot. Mind you, it was thick because the fucking bar, I want to say, was getting ready to close. So, it had to be later than 1, y'all, because the bar was getting ready to close and people was all coming out. I remember because it was thick as fuck. So we all standing outside, you know, ready to, you know, go. We talking, she talking to her boy or whatever. I'm talking to her. I'm all on her side and shit because I don't know nobody else there. I just know her. Like, so I'm like, Alex, come on. Like, I'm ready. Like, I'm ready to go. Like, this, we just standing there talking. It's getting chilly. Y'all know how it be. The crickets be going at nighttime. The weather start getting chilly. And like I told y'all, it was like September, October. Like, October, September, August, September, October. It's like September, October. So we standing outside by the car or whatever, we talking, we chilling. We get in the car, she get in the back seat with me because our boy Dylan in the front. Now, mind you, I was going to be in the front first, but we was all standing out there talking. So, you know how you be standing out there talking and you just open up the door, sit in the back seat. I'm sitting in the back seat after I left her side and I'm just sitting in the car talking or whatever. So I'm getting a little shy, a little quiet. I'm scrolling on my phone after I start talking to her because I don't know nobody there. She started talking to Dylan. So y'all, she grabbed my phone. She ain't like take it from me. She grabbed it and she like hit the like lock button. I had a Galaxy 3 at the time, bitch. So she hit the lock button or whatever. And I'm like, why would you do that to my phone? And we just start like kissing or whatever. Like, y'all gotta, don't mind me. This is kind of cringy to me because like I said, I don't talk about shit like this. So what we at? We at 25 minutes? Wow. So we kissing or whatever, and like I said, I can smell alcohol on her breath. I smell it on my breath because I was taking like shots in here and there too. We was all like smoking and shit, like. So she like stopped playing with me. Like I'm like, what you mean? She like, you acting all shy or whatever. I'm like, we in front of all these people. Like, what do you mean I'm acting shy? Like I don't. This is my first time meeting you. Like, cut me some slack. So y'all, a couple minutes after that, I want to say everything died down. Everybody get in their cars. Everybody started driving off. Like, this is some movie type shit. I'm talking about motherfuckers got like fucking Scion cars with like mods to it, exhaust pipes, fire shooting out. Y'all, it was some crazy shit. Y'all, I ain't never been through no shit like this in my life. So, you know, I start feeling myself or whatever because we all in the backseat smooching. Everybody leave. So we head back to her pad, like her bachelor pad or whatever. And mind you, we with Dylan. So keep this in mind. I told y'all like bars and shit closing around like 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know, shit like that. So we head back to her bachelor pad. She go in the bathroom, and I noticed she was in the bathroom for a minute. So I'm like, something ain't right. So I'm talking to her boy Dylan. I don't really know Dylan, some white boy, but he was around my age. You know what I'm saying? So I was cool with talking to him because Dylan was like 21, 22. He was a young white boy, but he was in my age. So we talking or whatever, and she come out the bathroom. She put her phone in her pocket, and I walk up to her. We been drinking, smoking, so I'm feeling myself or whatever. So I walk up, I put my hand on her chest, and I grab her shirt like this, like. And I'm like, come on, like, what you doing? What took you so long? You was in there for a minute, like. So Dylan sit down at, like, she had, like, this bar stool thing to where, like, it's like the kitchen was on the other side. It was, like, this divider type thing. It was a counter, and then it was me and Dylan. It was 2 bar stools. Like, it was 2 bar stools. And I'm sitting at this one after I had just walked over to her. Dylan was sitting right here on his phone. He was smoking a joint or whatever. So I'm looking at the time on my phone, y'all. It's like 1:15, 1:16, something like that. I don't know. My timing might be off. But y'all, she like, all right, I think I'm gonna go ahead and get ready to I'm gonna have Dylan take you home because I gotta go bust another move. I gotta go meet another one of my boys. Like, so I'm thinking to myself, like, okay, no problem. Young me, but something in my antenna, like my antennas was ringing, y'all. Like, I'm like, okay, no problem. Take me home, shit. But you pick me up. You should be taking me home. Like, that's the type of bitch I am. You pick me up, you take me home. I roll with you, we roll out together. So Dylan ended up taking me home, y'all. Dylan had a nice ass car. It was a red Honda Civic, or was it gray or silver? Honda Civic, nice ass Honda Civic. Like I said, I had an old ass 2003 Chevy at the time. Or I didn't have it yet. That's why she came. Or did I have my car? I don't know. That's besides the point. She picked me up the beginning of the night, and Dylan ended up dropping me home. So I get in the car with Dylan. I'm quiet. I don't really know what to say because, like, our night kind of came to an abrupt end. Like, I ain't gonna say I was willing to spend the night, but I would be willing to spend the night because, like I told y'all a few minutes ago, it was the weekend. So I'm in the car with Dylan, we talking or whatever. He like, so like what school you go to, shit like that. We talking like, what's your major? We was talking like some college shit like that. Dylan was real cool. He didn't give me no type of vibes. He stopped me at the store because he had to get gas. And I ended up going in to get like some ranch sunflower seeds, y'all. I remember some ranch sunflower seeds. It was a big bag for $1, the big thick bag. So I get some sunflower seeds and a water because it was like, damn, like something was weird about this. The night came to an end real quick, like. So she ended up texting me while I'm in the car. Alex ended up texting me while I'm in the car with Dylan or whatever. And I'm like, what was that about? How come you couldn't take me home? Oh, I told you I had to bust a couple moves. I had to go meet my boy, this, that, and the third. And I'm going to be able to meet with him and take you home in time. Blah! Bitch, what the fuck you mean take me home in time? I ain't got no bedtime. Bitch, I was with you. Like, so y'all, I get home or whatever. We texting, we talking. And it was just like, we didn't get to do too much crazy stuff, but like we kissed and stuff like that. But it was crazy to me because it came to an end. So I'm gonna turn around and try to give y'all part 2 real quick, because it was like part 2 would be the next time that we had met and why this shit add up together. So the next time we meet y'all, I want to say it was like maybe 2 to 3 weeks later. It was a stretch in between because, like I said, I was busy with work and school. She was busy with her schedule with welding and whoever she was dealing with. So we kick it the next time, y'all. This time we go straight to her house. We didn't go play pool or we didn't go listen to no music or nothing. We go straight to her pad. Imagine it was just us this time. Dylan ain't there. It's just me and Alex, and I'm finally getting to know her, who she is and what type of person she is. Y'all, when I say this bitch, we sit there chilling. We, watching TV or whatever. I want to say we was watching, what was we watching? I want to say like Ridiculousness or something. Something was on TV. You know how it be late at night. Same time, y'all. Same time, around like 10, 11 start to be a pattern. But like I said, I didn't give a fuck because I was at home with my grandma. Same thing. Ate the food out the stove. My grandma was at work. Sent her a text. She came to me, a kiss in the car, guitar pad, all that, blah, blah, blah. So we sitting in the pad or whatever. We talking, we kissing. Y'all, this is where it get crazy. And this is where I say, if I got like my family or little sisters or something watching, y'all need to exit stage left. My left, bitch, you're right. Y'all need to exit stage left. Get the fuck out of here. Y'all, we sitting on her futon, chilling, kicking. Imagine she had like a little patio, and the patio was open. But her patio was facing like the other side of the complex, so it wasn't like no people or whatever. You could see cars, but it was dark, and the patio blinds was open a little bit, but they weren't too open to where you could be seen. So y'all, we sitting there kissing or whatever. She unbuckled a bitch pants or whatever. She and like I keep telling y'all, I was feminine at the time, and I knew what I was getting myself into. So I made sure to get everything taken care of. So I had on a green. I remember this shit like it was yesterday, y'all. I had on a green, pink branded sports bra, and it had on the nice boy short cut bottoms that match. Like, y'all, is this patio open, bitch? I don't know, man. Oh, the fuck, this patio open, bitch. Kill yourself. So, bitch, that patio was open this whole time. But y'all, so like I said, she unbuckled my pants or whatever. She pulled them down, bitch. I was talking loud as fuck, and the patio was open. Shout me in here. So she pulled down my pants or whatever. And I'm shy because this I want to say this is my first time with a girl, but not really my first time with a girl. So y'all, she pulled my pants down or whatever. She, and she started like kissing the bitch legs or whatever. So I'm, so, the vibes start going. Imagine, like I said, it was just us, the TV going, the lights off. It's the vibe. We've been smoking, drinking, it's a vibe. So y'all, she started, she started flicking the bin or whatever. So, we in a vibe. And, she started. So, the vibe going, she started getting intense. And she slowed down and she took it out. Y'all, why she put her finger in my booty?
You are not the father.
Yeah, she put her finger in my booty. I just was like, what the fuck? When I tell y'all, oh my God, this shit is so embarrassing. So, y'all, you know how it be when you won't be prepared for no shit like that. I ate a good ass dinner my grandma left me on the stove, baby. You should have had knocked on that back door before you went in there. What was you doing? Who told you to do that? So, I instantly, boom, pulled back. I said, she's like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Did that hurt? Yeah. You gotta asked, you can't just go back there, and I'm pretty sure she just doo-doo.
You need to leave.
Cause ain't no way, bitch, I was not prepared for no shit like that. And it was at that moment that I knew I could no longer be bottomed by a bitch. Bitch, I am the top. I am the dime. You cannot dime me. Sorry. Y'all, this video gonna be crazy as fuck. I'm gonna have to make sure I edit it because it's like I'm being way too transparent. I can't even eat my food. But it was just crazy to me because why would you do that? You didn't even ask. You just did it. Shit like that start, you know, it came to an end because I no longer was like turned on because I was so scared. Like, damn, like, did you touch doodle? What's going on? Like, so I pretty much just reached over, grabbed my stuff, started putting my stuff on or whatever, got up, pull my pants over there. Cause I'm like, no, like, this is not. And then she got up and went to the bathroom. So I'm pretty sure it was on her finger. That is embarrassing. That is embarrassing. Don't look at me. Shove me in here. I got a little too transparent with y'all, but like I said, she went to the bathroom, got herself cleaned up, fixed up. And it was like I was telling y'all around the same time, because I looked at the time and it was like 1:15, 1:16. But this time, it was a little later than that. It was going on like 1:30-ish. So she like, I'm gonna get ready to take you home or whatever. So I'm like, all right, that's cool, that's fine. Because like I said, I'd be getting there around 10, 11. So I'd be with this girl for like 2-3 hours. And I never paid no attention because my grandma at work, I'm at the house by myself. I ain't got shit going on. I'm finna just kick it. Like, y'all, that girl fucking put her finger in my booty. Why would you do something like that? You have to ask. Like, you have to ask. You have to ask. So this time she ended up taking me home personally. It wasn't Dylan, it was Alex. And it was just like, oh, after I got home, y'all took a shower and started thinking about the night. I text my best friend instantly. I want to say I text her instantly like, bitch, why just get back from being with Alex or whatever? And she was like, bitch, what is going on? Like, but I'm gonna go ahead and start to wrap this video, y'all, because it was crazy. I did continue to fuck with this girl after that, and I'm gonna have to tell y'all literally in another part 2 video on why shit started getting crazy in this whole 150 time 2 frame. Or should I tell y'all now? I think I should probably tell y'all now. So she ended up taking me home or whatever, and I'm like, this like the second time we chill, you keep taking me home around the same time. Like, what's going on? Nothing going on. She said, like, nothing going on. It's, you know, you overthinking it. I just be trying to make sure you get home in time because I don't want you to be out later than you have to be. Bitch, I'm grown, independent black woman. What the fuck are you talking about? Like, so I ended up snooping around on this girl page, on her Instagram page, and I see that it was another black girl that she was dealing with.
Oh, big guy.
Y'all, so I go on this black girl page. We gonna call her Kelly. So I go on Kelly page, and I see pictures of her and Alex kissing at a motherfucking baseball game together, bitch. Having a good ass time. So knowing me, knowing I'm single and just kicking and vibing, and bitch, you're not finna be fucking with me while you fucking with somebody else. You're not finna be cross-contaminating fluids like that. I don't play them type of motherfucking games. Like, bitch, you need to have some respect. Like, y'all, I go on the page and they said that they was kicked on the girl Kelly page, and you know how you can post statuses and like comment who you like, tag who you have been with and shit like that. Y'all, she was with the girl like 2-3 days before she was with me. And then I got to thinking to myself, like, I seen on her about info where the girl Kelly worked at, and it says she worked at like a convenience store, so it's like gas station, like where I ended up working at eventually, not that same store, but that same type of company or whatever. So I started learning the routine and the times that they open and close and shit like this. So it started making sense. This bitch was getting off work at 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning because that's when the store was closing, and that's when Alex had to go pick her ass up. If y'all ready for part 2, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, join the video, man, because this shit get juicy, and I do not think y'all are ready, and I'm not gonna keep putting my business out there if ain't nobody watching and fucking around with this video. So like I told y'all, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, man. It's Ronnie LB. If y'all want to know what happened with Alex and this whole Kelly situation, stay tuned for the part 2, man. Peace.